I did tell you guys that this was going to pump. Well done to those of you that watched that last video. With that being said, make sure you watch the whole of this video because as you guys already know, I drop gems. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, turn the bell notification on so you can stay up to date on all my recent videos. Remember, guys, nothing that you see in this video is financial advice. So always make sure to do your own research. With that being said, let's get into the video. So it's been a very interesting week for Harmony. We've pretty much seen this move pretty much in a straight line since we've entered anyway. For those of you that saw our recent video, you would have seen that we entered around the 5th of March. Price is now at 15 cents. We can call it 16 cents essentially. It's currently at 16 cents. And as you can see, the video I made during the week was at 11 cents. And I did mention that we are likely to see price pump. But most importantly, I said that we could essentially wait around for a pullback, but we've already seen price pull back, right? And that was at this level here. We saw price move, start to range. And in fact, let me start with the technicals right away because I know you guys love it when I do technicals. So let me just, number one, draw out our key areas. So I'm going to draw out number one, key area of support, which was at the 7 cents area. And then of course we had our range, which was at 11 cents. So this was the range that I was talking about in the last video. I'll be happy to link that below just so you guys can see that in more detail. But this was essentially our range. So what were we looking for and how did we know that price was going to take off? Now again, of course, guys, the market is still fairly new. We're still in a price discovery phase. There's questions about whether technicals can work effectively in the cryptocurrency space just because the market is fairly new. But of course, we're proving that these strategies that we use in the foreign exchange and stock market can be applied. But of course, you do have to take it with a pinch of salt because there's other factors involved. So for example, we saw the pullback here. And I knew this would be a strong pullback area just because on average, what I did was I measured the average range. So I measured the average pullback on this particular project. And to be honest with you, there's a lot of buyers in this project, right? So whenever a price sells off, you'll find that it essentially moves pretty much in a straight line right away. And as you can see that here, this would be one of the biggest pullbacks, which was, of course, towards the start of the year. This is when pretty much all cryptocurrencies pulled back. But then look, guys, it pretty much just started to rally. And then, of course, we had our most recent pullback where price was in the range, pulled back to the bottom of the range, pulled back to the top of the range, broke the resistance level, which is now turned support, and that's when we called the long position. And of course, that target, I did say price was gonna rally around 20 cents. We probably hit this before Monday, depending on where you are in the world. Yeah, this should hit 20 cents pretty soon. But what you guys want to know is how and when could price hit that $1 mark, which is that sweet spot. I know all of us love talking about these the $1 mark. Whenever you have a new crypto gem, the $1 mark is always a significant milestone. Now first, let's just look at some of the token metrics. Again, 38.7% for the day so far. That is absolutely phenomenal. So as you can imagine, we're up quite a lot. Coin supply, again, it's very low circulating supply. Market cap fairly low. Great use case. If you want to know more about that, make sure you watch the most recent video I made on Harmony so you can find out more about that. But let's just look at where price could potentially go next, right? So let's get back onto it. And what we're going to do is, yes, guys, we're going to pull out our infamous Fibonacci retracement tool. Fibonacci retracement tool. And again, for those of you that want to learn these strategies in depth, make sure you send me a message or click the link below, guys, and find out more about our Vision Life network community, because that's where a lot of millionaires and six-figure traders are being made, right? And you can obviously see verification of this on my Instagram at Vision Life FX. Anyway, as you can see, we've now drawn out our Fibonacci extension tool. So this is where we could potentially look at price going next. Don't forget the Fibonacci retracement is where we look to buy. So for example, using our Fibonacci retracement tool, we could have figured out where price could potentially go next and then look for entries to go long. But as we're still in the price discovery phase, we essentially are looking for where price could go next. And as you can see, we've extended the fib. And now, as you can see, the first area that we had is very conservative. It doesn't even hit the 23.6 Fibonacci extension area, which, you know, fairly indicates that we're going to hit that level pretty quick. But where do we go from there? I would say our long-term target would be, well, not long-term, but we could probably see this hit 28 cents before the 12th of April, just based on the momentum so far. Of course, guys, this is not, you know, this is not guaranteed, but we're basing it on its current momentum, right? And it also depends on the overall crypto space as well, because if we do not see that movement, that we, you know, that bullish movement across the board, then we could potentially see not a pullback per se, but we could see slower movement. But I believe we're going to be just essentially trending all the way to the upside. So what we're going to do is we're going to do our long-term target at the 61.8. For those of you that are not subscribed, make sure you subscribe, because I've already taught our subscribers where the key Fibonacci level is, right? And that's at 61.8 level. This is our key level for the retracement and the fib extension, right? So let me just draw that out for you guys. So you guys can maybe take a picture, a snapshot, and just so that you do not forget this, and you can maybe use this in your own time, all right? Or if you want to learn more about this, send me a message, right? So as you can see, that Fibonacci extension to the 61.8 level is 27 cents, right? 27 cents. And from this, where price is now, you will see that that is a 72% percentage gain. Now, based on the momentum so far, I would not be surprised if this happened next week, right? And again, guys, you know, take that with a pinch of salt. I like to be very conservative with my numbers, because I know a lot of people do take what we say on YouTube quite seriously. So it's important that we do, you know, make sure that we maintain that level of, we be super conservative with our figures, right? And it has to be facts based and tested with some kind of, you know, previous result or performance. But I must say, we've, like, for example, guys, since the start of the year, this is up over, let's just go all the way back. So from the start of the year, this is up, wowza. This is absolutely insane, guys. This is absolutely insane. I did not know that this was the case, but this is up over nearly 8,000% since the start of the year. Okay, I had no idea. That is absolutely incredible. So there you go. Do not be surprised if this thing continues to moon. But like I said, is it oversold? Is it overbought at the moment? It's too soon to say. Just looking at the RSI, we're clearly off the charts. So, you know, it would be wise to wait for a pullback first. Where will that pullback level be? Maybe back to the 10-cent area. Let me just get that out for you guys. So maybe around 12 cents, 12, 13 cents. But it just depends on how long, you know, one would like to be in this project. You know, if it's just a quick flip, there's other projects that would make more sense, considering how much this has rallied so far. But based on the momentum, we could see this 27 cent area hit pretty fast. So I'm keeping a very, very close eye on that. But with that being said, guys, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, when others are fearful, be greedy. And when others are greedy, be fearful. At the moment, I don't necessarily see greed or fear, although it could look like a lot of greed going on. But this project still seems very untapped, just based on the overall market cap, right? So sometimes the percentage on the chart could be very deceiving. But when we look at the market cap, we could maybe understand that, okay, fair enough, this still does have, you know, some space to grow. I'm just glad I got in this early. But anyway, with that being said, guys, seize the day.